Are you new to the iPad? Do you have older parents that are trying their best to learn how to use the iPad but just growing frustrated with it? If so, then this short video is for you. Today we're going to tackle some basic things that'll make using your iPad way easier than you ever thought it could be. I know my mom has gotten frustrated a few times trying to learn how to use her iPad, and at times I'm sure she's felt like it's more trouble than it's worth. Maybe you felt that way too, but don't give up so soon. The iPad is really not that hard to use, and once you get the hang of it, it's just plain fun. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Rich Bolin, and on this channel we talk about tech, life, and how to get things done. If you're new here and you find this video helpful, be sure to click that subscribe button and tap the bell so you'll be notified when a new video is released. And a special thanks to all who have subscribed. We're growing. So, if you grew up with dial telephones and TV antennas, today's tech can seem just too complicated to mess with. And I get it. My TV remote looks like a scientific calculator. It's ridiculous. But the iPad is different. Really different. Unlike computers and even your TV remote, you can't really mess it up just by using it. I know there can be a little fear as you tap on one thing and another, but you can't break the iPad unless, you drop it, so don't drop it. But you can't break it by using it. And unlike so many other tech products, the iPad is so user-friendly. And the more you use it, the easier it gets. So let me give you 5 tips that might just help you get over your iPad frustration. Number 1, if you think your iPad is acting funny or it just won't do what you think it should do, reboot it. Just turn it off and then turn it back on. And you might be surprised at how many issues this can fix. But honestly, you shouldn't have to do this too often. But learn how to do it in case you need to. To turn it off, just press and hold the volume button and the top button until the power off slider appears. Drag the slider, then wait a few seconds for the iPad to turn off. To turn it back on, press and hold the top button until you see the Apple logo. That's it. And that can solve a lot of problems. Number 2. Learn the gestures. Not all of them. Don't get overwhelmed trying to figure everything out. Just the basic gestures. Learn how to swipe up and swipe down. Learn how to swipe left and swipe right. These 4 gestures alone will get you around 90% of your iPad. And getting the hang of these simple gestures makes using the iPad a pleasure. And they really aren't that hard. Number 3, learn how to type on the keyboard. Even if you're not a typist, just go slow and type. Don't worry about making mistakes. The iPad will often correct typos without you doing anything. And being able to text or email is invaluable and so easy to do on the iPad. Learning to type, even just a little bit, allows you to communicate with family and friends using text messages and email. And that's what makes the iPad so special, particularly now during the pandemic. Number 4. Learn how to turn the volume up and down, and you can do it with the physical buttons on the side of the iPad, but that can be a little fidgety. Better yet, just access Control Center and use your finger to swipe up or down on the slider to change the volume. It's really easy. I made a video on how to master the iPad Control Center. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to watch it. And number 5, learn how to change your screen brightness. It's easy to do, and it's in Control Center too. Sometimes the screen is just too dim or too bright, and setting the screen brightness to suit you makes using the iPad so much more enjoyable. So there it is, 5 tips to make using your iPad so much easier. Once you get the hang of these basic things, a whole world of information and fun will be open to you. It just takes getting over these early frustrations of learning the basics. The iPad is a great device, so don't give up if you experience a little friction. If it helps, watch this video a few times till you get the hang of things. And if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next video.